like Templar Crusade did earlier with the propaganda. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys how I do it. What I do is I take a little bit of water and I cut out, and I just go over it with water to kind of give it that old weathered look. Let it get in there. Just have to get it wet, and then let it dry. Don't have to drench it or anything, just give a little bit of moisture. And you don't have to soak it 100% all the way with the brush either. You just have to touch it in a few places. They're going to curl up a little bit, but that's okay, because when we put it on our terrain, we're going to flatten it with some glue. See how they're curling? So, and then we put some air on it and we let it dry, and when they're dry, I'll show you how to apply them. Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry, it's took me a little longer than I thought to take care of some things, but good news is all these dried, so now they're a little more brittle feeling. And what I forgot to mention was I'm gonna take a wash that I made and just lightly give it a dirt look to it, kind of like it's been hit by sand. So I'm just going to take a little bit of the wash and just wash over it. Sorry, I lost my tripod, so it's kind of hard for me to do all this one-handed. Just kind of roll it on in certain parts. Don't necessarily have to brush it. And then we let it dry for a few minutes, and then I'll show you guys how I apply it to my buildings. Now that I washed them, they have sort of a weathered look to it, and what I did is I put some PVA glue with some water in a little spot real quick. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit into my building, just apply some in a general spot. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then you take your Post-it and you just stick it on there. And then hold it there for a second and let it dry overnight. What you can do is you can take PVA glue and run it over it. That way it'll help hold the edges in place if you want it to be completely flush up against the building. Bigger the area, the more coverage you have for your poster. And it doesn't have to be completely flush, or it doesn't have to be completely level either. It's all up to you on how you want it to look. This one's going to be a little difficult because I can't really go around. So you just get your glue and you stick it. And there you go. And they'll turn out just like that. Hope you like it. Thank you.